Hi Green Hills Cubs, it's Mrs. Reichart here, coming to you with the last of our 12 tools. That's right, we are on the last tool from the Toolbox program. We have spent this school year working really hard to learn the first 11 tools of this program, practicing these tools at home, at school, in the community, which is really helpful. The more you practice these tools, the easier it becomes, just like subject areas of school. The more you practice your reading, writing, spelling, and art, the better you get at it. And that's just like the tools from the Toolbox program. This last tool is a really special tool. It is the Courage tool. Now, the icon for the Courage tool is this work lamp. And this work lamp, it kind of represents something really special, which is our hearts. So the light right here is just like our heart, which shines bright when we're feeling happy, when we show courage, and when we do things that are tough. Also, right here, the cage around it is like our ribs that protect our heart. So courage takes a lot of heart, and that's why this lamp, it shows that we can protect our heart, we can do hard things when we use courage. The tagline for the Courage tool is, I have the courage to do the right thing. And we're going to talk more about that in a second. But I first want to teach you the hand gesture. The hand gesture for this tool is to put your hand over your heart. Then you're going to pat your heart gently, kindly. You're going to take some deep breaths while you're doing this as well. And in your thought bubble, which means you think it in your head, while you're taking your deep breaths and you're gently patting your heart, you think, be strong, heart, be strong. Because that's what happens when we use courage. We're showing strength. We're having a strong heart. Because it takes courage to do the right thing sometimes. And that is why the tagline is, I have the courage to do the right thing. This could look like something very simple as admitting a mistake that you made. Maybe you broke something at home or did something you weren't supposed to and your parents found out. You could easily not tell the truth and say it wasn't you, or you can show courage, do the right thing, and admit when you messed up. Another thing that would show courage is by being a good friend. If someone is being unkind to your friend and you have the courage to stand up for your friend or the courage to get an adult to help you, wow, how amazing. You're showing so much courage to do the right thing, even though it could be difficult. So just like the other tools that we have learned, showing courage, sometimes it takes practice. But the more we do it, the better we get at it. So we're going to practice the hand gesture for the Courage tool together. So we're going to put our hand on our heart, and on the count of 3, we're going to gently tap our heart. And in your thought bubble, that means you put it in your brain, you're thinking it. I want you to think, be strong, heart, be strong. And I want you to take deep breaths. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. So by doing this one tool, we're actually doing many tools. First of all, we're taking deep breaths, which is just like our breathing tool without the hand gesture. So that's going to slow our heart rate down when maybe we're feeling nervous. Also, we're using something called positive thinking. So in our thought bubble, we're thinking something that's going to help us get strong and brave and do the right thing. We're thinking, be strong, heart, be strong. And then also, we're just patting our hearts, reminding ourselves that we have the courage to do the right thing. So we're using 3 tools in one, which is pretty cool. So I hope that you show your friends and family this new tool that you learned. And don't worry, just because we're done learning all the tools in the toolbox doesn't mean that I will stop making videos. Next week, we will review the tools that we've learned and think about ways that we can use them when we're at home. I miss you guys, and I hope that everyone's doing great. Can't wait to see you at school.